You can't take it back, no. I've got so much left to say, but I'll take my words and walk away.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Winter Will here, and I'm gonna be doing something new. I'm gonna be adding this to my channel. Every time there's a new update or a new patch, I'm gonna be reporting on it. Not necessarily reporting on it, but I'm gonna be just going over the report or the notes and the update in general. So right now, I'm gonna go over some of the key components that happened in this 1.05 update or the patch or whatever you like to call it. So right now I'm looking at the My Park and 2K Pro AM, and if you don't know, I love to play 2K Pro AM. I have a squad and we're pretty freaking Gucci. And this is something that's really been bothering me, especially, it's probably been bothering a lot of people, but I know this has really been irritating me, and I'm so glad that they finally fixed it, or at least I hope they fixed it. But it's the free throws. If you didn't know, in 2K Pro AM, you could literally call a timeout, and the camera angle for the free throws would be something completely, like, you wouldn't even see your guy. Like, you couldn't do the timing unless you knew your timing and your shot. You'd miss that free throw no matter what. Like, it's legitimately impossible to make a free throw like that. So I'm so glad they finally patched that. That was something that was really irritating, and it was so annoying because that's how many cheesers got the win for my team, because it mattered on a free throw and all that crap. It was just so annoying. And here's some other. They addressed an issue where some users were unable to use their custom jump shot. I guess that was the thing. People weren't able to use their jump shot. And all your teammates will now have a unique color indicator when playing Pro AM. So that's gonna help a lot too. Like, sometimes you know, it just helps. So I'm glad they're finally getting into the Pro AM community, just because it's really big, just like My Park. And they also did this. Grand badges will now appear on 2K card in both My Park and Pro AM. So now you know if someone has a grand badge, because at first you couldn't see the grand badge. Like, you didn't know if that guy had a grand badge or not. And if they have a grand badge, the best way to keep that is to not get them hot, or not to let them score or do whatever they do, because once that grand badge activates, they're pretty much screwed unless you're a pretty good defender or you know how to play the game. And here, let me see about the next one. My GM and My League, the advanced rotations feature will now scale all rotations to work regardless of your chosen quarter length. Color improvements have been made to the Kansas City Knights uniform. And where's the My Career? I just saw, oh, here's My Career. If you didn't know, you could not skip any cutscenes. Like, no matter what you did, you couldn't skip cutscenes. Well, they finally patched that. You can now skip cutscenes that you have already watched, which means making another player is going to be so much easier now that you don't have to stay for those stupid cutscenes. Because I've made at least 3 or 4 players, and those cutscenes are so boring. Like, they just pissed me off, to be honest. And they fixed an issue that would result in the user being unable to play their next game in My Career. A restart is required if you are affected by this. And I know there's this one that I saw. They addressed an issue where the phone in My Career would inform a user of a new message when that was not the case, which means that it showed that you had a message but you had no message. This happened to me so many times and it aggravated me. I'm just like, what the hell am I missing? What is going on? And it was just really aggravating. And they also did this one. Okay, here, fix an issue with some My Career sponsored contracts for not rewarding the user with the correct amount of VC. They fixed that. I never really had a problem with that, but I guess if y'all did, it is now fixed. And they also, here we go, fix the case where some users were not seeing triggered story scenes. This happened to me so many times. Some scenes that I should have seen were not popping up. Like, people were getting different scenes, and it's just like, why am I not getting any of these scenes? I'm like, this is so weird. So now all the triggered cutscenes, all the triggered scenes that you're supposed to see will now pop up no matter what you do, no matter what goes on. You're gonna get the same cutscenes. At least I think so. Hopefully, I don't really know. So they pretty much just address like a lot of just gameplay issues. Aiming should now be much easier in the broadcast camera for users who use Pro Stick shot aiming. They just patched a lot of stuff that people were complaining about. In general, the Golden State Warriors uniforms now have the number 42 patch in honor of the late Nate Thurmond. Authenticity improvements to a large number of uniforms. So now the uniforms are going to be looking really hella fly in that play now and stuff, you know what I mean? And they fixed a lot of courts too, like a lot of what would I say, in Play Now, or like if you're doing My Career, they fixed a lot of like the courts to make it look similar to that in general, and they just patched like a lot of general stuff. But I hit the key points I wanted to talk to you about, which was My Career, Pro AM, and My Park. Oh, I didn't even get to My Park. What am I talking about? So in My Park, they didn't really do anything, but teams in Rivet City are again able to grab a got next spot while the game is in progress. Fix the hang that occurred to some users when they were hopping from one park to another. None of this has really happened to me. At least I don't think it's happened to me, so I'm pretty good. So I don't really have anything to complain about that. No, just users weren't able to. Okay, yeah. So I think I covered about pretty much everything there is to cover, guys. I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And if you're new to the channel, yeah, just do what I just said. And I'm going to start doing this from now on, guys, just going over the patches. And you should be expecting a lot more how-tos or tutorials on badges and just stuff in general, guys. So please stay tuned. This channel is freaking up and coming, I can tell you that. This has been your boy, Winsor Will, and I'm out. Peace.